What are you doing?
We are getting to ride in the back of the cattle truck through the tunnel, baby.
We made it in Bogota.
Bogota, Colombia.
Some incredible scenery coming in. Looks hilly.
Lots of coffee beans.
Yeah, lots of climbing. Anyway, still feels a bit surreal, but we're getting a little bit more excited.
Yep, I'm excited.
Anyway, let's hope our bikes arrive.
Let's go to the airport. We got our boxes in the back. Got some cyclists.
What you doing?
Just trying to understand how much things cost. Some cilantro costs 2,500 pesos.
Lots of zeros.
I don't know how to convert that math yet.
What you doing, buddy?
Borrowing a laptop to fix my route planning. My routes were too long and they won't load in my Garmin, so I gotta double check everything.
So?
Bike chain measuring tool, ethanol gas. Spent like half a day looking for it. Spanish is a bit of a barrier, but I think we'll figure it out.
Not as easy to find as everybody said.
No.
Where'd you get that one?
Alcohol industrial is what I was looking for. We're going to the camping sections. No one has a clue what it is, so I'm like, industrial. So I go to the hardware store. In the industrial section, said, "Do you have this?" He goes, "Absolutely, here it is." So we spent 2 hours looking, and I just need to use my brain a little bit.
Smarty pants. Okay, Sunday we are riding up tomorrow, so we've spent the last few days doing a ton of route planning. Feel pretty good about that, and now it's packing day. Again, we're just gonna pack everything onto our bikes, and we have food now, so just making sure it all fits.
Okay, so I've not recorded much of my GoPro. So, a room, and here we are in downtown Bogota, I'm not sure. These are the mountains, and it rains on and off probably every hour or two, so it'll be very interesting trying to figure out what clothes to wear, but we're packed and ready to go. Kristen's bike is all ready. My bike's all ready, just gotta fill up the water bottles and we're off. It's Monday morning. It's a national holiday here, I think. Something Cristo. You can see not much traffic here, but yeah, we're both a little bit nervous. Slept okay last night, but got a long ways to go. So day one of many.
Yeah. It's gotta start.
Hola!
Even walking is hard.
I hear you. Day one, we got 1,800 meters over 60K.
Yeah.
We're at 53K. We got maybe about 10K to go. That might take us a couple hours. You got this, babe.
Gonna get our first ride. Why not?
So we say hola.
La cámara. Hola.
Hola. Colombia. Colombia. Your nombre, your name?
Cristian David Guzmán Cubillos.
Adolfo Antonio Enrique Hernández.
See. Okay. So the hill was so difficult. Chris, like, we're gonna catch a ride. So these guys, they stopped. They picked us up. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
We're on the side of a mountain. And this is the view down below. Sure glad we got a ride up with those guys.
So we rolled into this place and it's an eco farm. So I'm just going to show you. Organic farm, I should say. Gorgeous. Anyway, we're going to stay here They didn't know we were coming. We did it through booking, and it's been a tough day, but they have been amazing. They're gonna make us food, and we're gonna have a place to stay. So looking forward to that. It was a really tough day today. So yeah, love the people here.
Okay, so a little recap. Hardest part of today?
Well, that section, that last, I don't know, the section I had to walk before we got a ride.
Yeah.
That was the hardest part.
We realized that we were going to ride ourselves into shape, but doing 1,800 meters over 65 kilometers is a bit of a crush.
Even in shape.
Yeah, it was tough riding. But this little place that we found, just unbelievable. So cool.
Yeah, it's been awesome. It's a holiday, so they had all kinds of family and a community group, and we show up. They didn't know we were coming because it didn't show up properly.
They have no Wi-Fi here.
Well, they do, but anyway, they were so great. Just they were saying, please, be patient with us, and we're like, oh, we're fine. And so they fed us, and we had a lot of fun with all the kids and goofing around trying to figure out how to speak Spanish and them trying to speak English with Google Translate. So, but of course, I just pulled out my phone and said, hey, you should follow us. And so I think we got like 7 new followers tonight.
If they can get their Wi-Fi to work.
The Wi-Fi works.
But here's the other crazy thing. It was supposed to rain all day today. That's why we got this place. So that, man, if we're soaked, we're going to stay at this place. And it didn't rain at all. And then once we got here, it started to rain.
Dump.
It started to rain.
It happens to us all the time.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be beautiful here. It's supposed to be spectacular waterfalls. So I did say to Kristen, if it's nice in the morning, I wouldn't mind staying another night and exploring some waterfalls in the area, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. Like, even just the way we've decided to ride, the fact that you're like, oh, let's take one more day, or we hopped in that truck because we were pushing our bikes, and I thought,
we hopped in the truck. The guy's smoking weed in the back.
Was he?
Oh yeah,
I didn't even notice.
The guy was totally baked. We're sitting on these Colombian bags of grass, wheat, or something, or seeds, or something like that.
It was the best.
It was awesome.
It was just enough of a break to then be able to ride the rest. So
yeah.
Anyway, it was a great first day. Hard, but they're all going to be hard.
Yeah. So now we're waiting for some authentic South American food. The lady here is just Colombian food. The lady here is just amazing.
Yeah, we had some fresh empanadas and something else that I can't remember the name, but anyway, it's good. So.
Okay, bye. Good morning. You were so good last night. You slept out on our little porch. This is where we're staying. This is our little room here. Here's the organic farm. It's pretty spectacular. I'm going to see if I can get my drone out today. See some of the Colombian hills. This morning was completely socked in. Tell by the water. It dumped last night from the hills. This is their organic farm.
What are you doing?
Sucking the honey out of the hive. Put my 14s in size 10.
Ah! What do your toes look like? So we just came from dinner. We're still at the organic farm, and we've been sort of translating back and forth with one of the daughters who's in Winnipeg right now, learning English. So we called her tonight because her mom had wanted to say something to us. And we got a little bit emotional because she said they've been looking at our Instagram and the daughter explained to the family what we were doing and she wanted to help. And so we weren't sure what that meant, but she sort of went into detail a little bit.
Yeah, said the mom wants to help us. Of course, we don't know what that means. Whether that's a free cup of coffee or pesos. So they translated and said that she felt very honored with what we're doing and she wants to help more people like us that are trying to do good in the world.
Yeah.
So they're going to let us know tomorrow morning. She's like, it won't be much, but we're going to do something for you.
Yeah. So we were both quite emotional. And as we were walking back, you were just like, it made it worth staying today just for something like that. So
this is why we're doing what we're doing.
This is why we're doing what we're doing. It's not about have to arrive fast. So it's good for us to be reminded of that. Anyway, we just wanted to share.
Bikes are here. We're going to go through the tunnel. Gabriel and his son are going to take us in the car, and we're going through the tunnel. Yee-haw!
Okay, so we just got a ride to the toll, so through the big long tunnel.
The reason we can't cycle through the tunnel is because he said there's not enough oxygen in the tunnel because it's too long. It's like 3 kilometers long.
I think it was four and a half or
4.5
something.
long.
Yeah. Anyway, so now we're trying to figure out. We're going to be on the road for a bit to the next big tunnel, which we can't go through again. So at that point, we have to either go off road, which they just said is climby, but maybe not safe. And apparently, the next town we're going to isn't super safe at night. So they were very good. They were just saying if we were in your shoes, this is what we would do. So we're basically going to ride to the next place like this and then ask again for directions from the police. And yeah, just keep asking the locals, which was what we were told. So incredible already how much people are helping us. It's awesome.
Okay, so we just got another tunnel. We have the police helping. We're gonna go in the back of the cattle truck to go through the tunnel. Woo! Okay, so tunnel number 2. In the back of the cattle truck. How you doing, baby? We're leaving our hotel this morning, and we're doing a little bit of route planning. Apparently, from here to Granada, and what's the other place?
Vista Hermosa.
Vista Hermosa is safe, and then we go to Santo Domingo, and apparently Santo Domingo is the former cocaine capital of Colombia, and that was apparently taken down in 2018, but people here are saying it's not safe. So we're trying to figure out how to get from either Granada to
La Macarena.
La Macarena, or hola,
Hola.
to La Macarena in a safe way. Try and find another cattle truck or something, and we'll see if we can make it through the mountain without much harm.
Wow, we also reached out to see if that's accurate because it's supposed to be safe. People have ridden it lately, so we're doing a little more research, but we're gonna head on today because we know where we're going.
We're just a couple hours into our ride, stopped for a drink, and there were some police there. So we asked them about the routes, and they said, no good. So we are figuring out how to do a bit of a detour. Ran into a local lady who lives in a town called Vista Hermosa, which is where we're going. And she says that she can get us transportation through the dangerous area. So fingers crossed, I have her number. And hopefully we can get a camper to take us through the dangerous part past Santo Domingo into La Macarena.
And so she just told me to take off all of my jewelry. So I am, and to keep our phones hidden. So all of my jewelry, which I guess probably didn't need to bring, is there. And I'm gonna go my silicone ring.
I'll stick my silicone ring. We are leaving Granada on our way to Vista Hermosa, where we've been in touch with a lady from yesterday to figure out a transportation to get past Santo Domingo. The information is a bit conflicting, that the locals say it's safe, but the police say it's not. So we're not sure. We're going to take it one day at a time. Anything you want to add, babe?
No, should be another decent day, not too much, no, not a lot of difficulty. So we'll just get there and ask again. That's what we've been told to do. So yeah, we're just gonna do that.
It's been raining most of the day. Humidity right now is about 95%. So we'll see how it goes. I got my little bandana on, the sun off my neck, and talk to you later. First little climb of the day, 95% humidity. Not sure you can see this. That's what it looks like. A little bit of water in my head. It's hot. I don't know what I like better. 40 degrees Celsius like yesterday and no humidity, or 25 and 95% humidity. You hear that? That's Rogers. I've been on hold 4 times, 45 minutes each. I'm in the middle of the freaking jungle in Colombia, turned on my Rogers SIM card. It's probably costing me $1 gazillion to call them because they're shutting down their 3G network, and if I don't call them, I'd lose my cell phone service. I'm surrounded by the freaking cartel in the middle of Colombia. I was gonna buy all new phones, new card, new plans from Rogers. No mas. No mas. No bueno, Rogers. Kaput. No mas. So we're loading up to go to Macarena. We've got Kristen's bike tied to the front. We hope it makes it. And my bike, I think it's going to go on the top of this truck. Fingers crossed, nothing breaks. Knock knock on wood. I think this is a precautionary measure. They're making us walk across this bridge without us in it. Not sure if it's a reduction of weight or a matter of safety. But either way, we're safe. Perfect. Truck is there. And we are getting on the ferry, and he's going to take us across. This is the other guy's truck. See how this works. Get a good current.
The mom and the baby.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that guy.
The big one. This one?
Buen día. Hola. Vamos.
Vámonos!
Hey, it's been 1 week. We're stuck in the rain for the last 20 minutes, so we thought we'd pop on here. I was thinking of doing a blog, and the title I was thinking is going to be Ride Number 3, A Different Way to Ride. Because our first week has been so different than the last 2. And yeah, it feels like we're starting to ride today because we've had some days off and had to take some transport. But yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, so far, there's still a little anxiety for me every morning because the heat and the humidity is very hard on me, and then I overthink things a little bit. How far can we go, and where's the water? But so far, the people have been so friendly and so helpful, and we've been on roads that have these little like middle of nowhere. There's like 3 houses, and there's a freezer with drinks. So
Cantinas.
yes, so we've been able to get liquids along the way. And once, I was telling somebody, we just smile, use Google Translate, laugh a lot, and then once they get to know you, like the last group, they bought us a round of Gatorades for free. They were totally hammered. They wanted us to drink beer with them. We said no, so they bought us Gatorade. So yeah, I think just being kind and friendly and positive, and people just reach out and help you. So that's been very encouraging.
And tall. Everybody wants to take a picture with picture with the tall guy.
I'm like a celebrity.
Or a freak show.
A freak show.
One or the other.
I'm choosing celebrity.
We're learning to laugh at ourselves, which has been a bonus. So anyway, yeah, week 1 in the books, almost 10K to go.
So we are stuck in the rain again. and climbing up the hill, a major problem. My chain skipped off and completely broke my derailleur. So this piece here is completely broken. So
No más bicicletas hoy.
I don't
No
know
más
where we're gonna get a GRX rear derailleur shifter, but we'll have to figure it out.
Okay. We thought we'd just update everybody. If you follow Instagram, you would have seen that today we had an epic ride, 15 kilometers in, and we had our first major mechanical malfunction. And I would say in our bike lifetime, never seen this happen.
No, my rear derailleur, somehow my chain skipped off. Usually the chain just pops between the spokes and the rear cassette. Somehow it got hooked in my spoke and it didn't break my derailleur hanger, which is what it's supposed to do. It actually broke my entire rear derailleur in half. Never seen it, never even heard of that before.
Yeah.
So we had a great contact, Mario, who we met yesterday in town, who wanted to talk to us about our Cycle 5. So he's pretty excited about what we're doing, and he took us to a local bike shop, and the local bike shop guy was able to get in touch with his dealer, and they found the parts somewhere in a warehouse in Colombia, and they're going to do their best to get it here in 4 days. So it's going to take 4 days to get the derailleur that will work on my bike.
So we're in San Vicente de Caguan, the Rio Caguan River. Probably didn't say that right. We're working on it. Yeah, so we're here. We're hunkered down. So we'll see. We've got some options to explore, and yeah, we're really hoping it comes in. But yeah, the timing of the milk truck showing up was bang on, and
was crazy.
Yeah, it was great. Got a ride right into San Vicente. So we've had 3 big rig pickups. So yeah,
60 kilometers. We sat in the back of that truck. We were at the end of his milk truck stop, and literally my derailleur broke about 100 meters from this little shelter, and then the milk truck came out 5 minutes later, and we waved him down, and he took us in
the pouring rain. So
yeah.
it
5
was,
minutes later, I think we'd still be stuck there.
Yeah. Anyway, that's our update.
So this is Oscar cleaning Kristen's bike. Doing a very good job, the derailleur. And he's also gonna do already we got some water in here, only 1 week in, so he's gonna blow those out instead of removing them completely. This is his little setup. Muy bueno. So we're here at the local river. The water is extremely high. We ran into some people from Boston who are doing research on roads here in Colombia, and they said that the river is the highest it's been in 20 years. So they're saying the weather right now is very unordinary.
Give me a smile.
Here is Sofia and her papa. Okay, so we're gonna start with the number 4 because the number 3 she says it's too short. So we're gonna go with number 4, right down the pipe.
There we go.
Not quite bald.
No, it's actually not bad.
Not bad.
Wanna try number 3?
Well, we'll see once the 4 is done.
All right.
I have never done this before. What do you think? Good head shape for a short haircut?
It's actually looking good.
Looking good. She's surprised. So am I.
You know you're getting close to the lobby on salsa night. Wait for it.
It's raining, babe.
pissing out.
You did it. Good job, baby.
Did it.